caught me listening to my girl Kaylani's new song. It's from a new album. No, she's not paying me to promote. I just love the damn song, okay? I love the song. It's a very touching song, and I'm a sensitive guy, believe it or not. I just love the song. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to Tennessee. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the little, there it goes, hit the little bell right here, and that way you can get the alerts every time I drop a video. Today's video is going to be about what men should look for in a wife. Some of y'all making faces already. I know y'all saw the damn title, I knew what it was about, so all you little bitter little mother lovers, tone it down. Turn it down a little bit, just for a couple minutes, not too long. I did a poll on IG, got a whole bunch of responses. Like, thank you to everybody that responded to my IG poll. Really appreciate it. Oh, also for y'all that's watching this that aren't on my IG, it is Flies32. So go and follow if you aren't a follower. But now what I did is I sent messages to certain people, DMs that is, to get some insight from them, both men and women. Some married, some single, some, doing what we do. Not we, but they do. I don't do that no more. I'm done. So, right here I have a list of the males and the females top 5. Surprisingly, they agree on 2 of those 5, which isn't bad. I mean, 2 out of 5 was that 40%. So that's great. We getting closer. That's how you look for a wife. You gotta have that compatibility. First thing I'm gonna do is give y'all the 2 that the females and males agreed on. One, I'm not surprised, and I'm actually happy that this was one of those. God, you have to have that. To me, you have to have that in a relationship, in a marriage, whatever, for it to succeed. So that was a good one. Y'all that picked that, y'all going somewhere. The next one we have that's the same as far as one of the top 5s for both is loyalty. Not surprised by it, but I am surprised that more people didn't pick it. And not saying the people that didn't pick it don't believe in it. It's just surprising that that's not one of the first things that pops in someone's head, because that's your partner, dude. Like, male or female, you need that loyalty. So now I'm gonna go, of course, first with the ladies. Ladies always first, That's the way it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna talk about y'all stuff first. And one of those was compromising. That shit was a surprise. Not saying because y'all don't do it, but because it's not the norm for most females. A lot of females don't believe in compromising. And so for females to respond to this with saying the man should see the female can compromise, that's huge. Like, y'all married, I know y'all married. If not, when y'all get married, y'all definitely gonna make a happy man. The next one we have from the females list is allow a man to lead. Another surprise. Like, I don't know these women at. Like, I don't allow the man to lead. Shit. Like, y'all, I don't know if y'all just fishing for a husband right now or what, but that's huge. That's especially in today's world, because females are making so much more money than before. They can raise the kids by themselves. They can do pretty much everything by themselves nowadays. So for y'all to say, allow men to lead, y'all mamas and grandmas taught y'all. I'm pretty sure that was them, because that's some old school stuff there. And so the last one I have from the females' top 5 is sacrifice. Another one I did not expect from the females. But that goes to show how, as men, we're not on the same page as a lot of these females. We don't know how they think, they don't know how we think. So, sacrifice. definitely needed to have a successful marriage. So I would definitely say that's something a male should look for in a wife. Is she willing to, not saying give all her attention to you, give up everything that she does just to make you happy? Bullshit, no. But is she willing to find the right things to give up, or even just to put on the back burner for a little bit, to better the relationship, to better the marriage? Because without that, that marriage or relationship is gonna fail. So sacrifices on both ends. Now I'm gonna hit y'all with the guys list. 3 of the top 5. Number 1 is, oh my bad. Number 3 is, since I already gave y'all 1 and 2 earlier, number 3 is supportive. I agree. As men, it's tough, especially, you know, I'm a black man, so when people say, oh, don't play the race card, it's tougher for black men out in the streets. Like, in the corporate world, whatever it is, it's tougher for black men. So you need that strong woman next to you that can say, hey babe, you're good. I know this happened, I know that happened, but you're gonna be good. Keep pushing, keep doing this, keep doing that, I got you. And just those words alone can bring a man from here to here. I promise you. Knowing that his woman, his wife, whatever it is, girlfriend, has his back, and she's not giving up on him, even when he may be giving up on himself, that shit is huge. So, good shit, guys. Like, that's a good one. Ladies, make sure y'all listen, by the way, because y'all need to get y'all man for the ones that's single, and hopefully a husband. So, écoutez in French, or listen. The next one I have is, she has to be ambitious. It's crazy because the one that I just gave was supportive. So now we're going to, she has to be ambitious. So that's saying she has to wear more than one hat, which is how it is in a marriage. She has to be able to say, hey babe, do this, do this, do this, you know, you're going to be good, and then backdoor and take care of her own shit. That's a woman. That's a wife. A woman that says, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and she actually goes and gets it done, that's great. And for me, being ambitious is not saying, oh, talking about money, she has to make 6 figures, this and that. No, it's just whatever she believes in, she attacks it. Like, that's having ambition. The last one I have is best friend. You have to look for a best friend in a wife. If you got a girl that's just pretty, or sex is good, you know, y'all have fun when y'all go out with others, that's not going to be a successful marriage. Yeah, in my eyes, it's not going to be a successful marriage. I have to be able to say, you're my best friend. Like, I have to be able to chill with you when no one else is around, and we can have fun. When you're best friends, that trust normally comes with it, because I don't know too many people that have a best friend that they don't trust. So when you have that, that's part of the recipe for a successful marriage in my eyes. Now it's my time. I'm going to tell y'all what I look for when it comes to a wife. Number 1, she has to believe in God. And it's not to knock anyone that doesn't, like, that's cool, you do what you do, but for me, you have to believe in God. So the next thing I look for when it comes to a wife, mother's traits. She has to have those mother traits. And not only because I have a daughter, but even if I didn't have a daughter, I have to think about the future. And if I don't see you being a good parent, I don't see you being with me, because I want kids. So that brings me to my next one. She has to know how to carry herself. She has to. You can't go out looking like you just got done with a tip drill video, or your hair always messed up, nails not done. She can't be out in public cursing all loud. That shit is a turn off. All you little females that do that, a real man is not going to want that. Cursing in public, cool, but cursing loud in public, No, you're disrespecting yourself. You're disrespecting me. You're disrespecting anything you're a part of. Oh, I know, I forgot. Feet. For those of y'all that watched before, y'all know the feet have to be on point. You gotta know how to carry your feet, baby. You can't be walking around with feet that's looking like how mine look like. You can't. Your feet have to be done to know how to carry yourself. Look professional. Not at all times. You can have the slacks on, a little blouse, go to work, maybe even a little blazer. And then come home, throw some J's on, throw some Adidas on, some down, which are my favorite shoes. Favorite Max, throw those on. It doesn't matter, but your feet has to be done. It has to. So, next thing is a female has to be affectionate. You have to be. You're gonna be my wife. You have to be affectionate, because I don't know how I look to y'all. I look tough, whatever, but I'm a teddy bear, and I need my hugs. I need my shoulders rubbed. Even just, playing with my head a little bit, even though it's kind of weird shape in the back, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, I'm an affectionate guy, so my wife, she has to be affectionate. We gotta keep that going, because that plays a part into, just having fun, sex. It plays a big part to me, so the female has to be affectionate. I don't want a girl that's more manly than me, leave me alone, dude, no. Next one is she has to be motivational. I need a partner that's going to be there when I'm down and out, as far as I'm just having a bad day, I don't know why, or a bad week. I need that partner I can look to and be like, babe, I'm sad. And she better say something along the lines of, it's okay, baby. You're going to be fine. Matter of fact, I'm going to go cook for you. Nah, she gotta say that, but no, she has to be motivational. Because if I don't have a partner that can motivate me, then what are you there for when it comes to the hard times? If you're not there to say, babe, you're good, or you want to go to school for this, I don't care how hard it is. I know you can push through, you can get it. Or even when it comes to a relationship in general, motivate me to keep believing. For some reason, if I ever stop believing in us, push me to believe that we're going to be fine. So, jumping from motivational into inspirational. Key to me, I need to see that in my partner. I need to be able to look at you just like you should look at me and be like, damn, my baby killing shit. You know what? I need to do better. She did this. Fuck, girl, you good. You good. You make me look bad, so I need to get on your level at least, babe. Because damn, I need to compliment you right now. You're making me look good. I ain't making you look good. So I need a female that's gonna push me with no words, no words whatsoever, just by her actions. And to me, that's an inspirational person. They're not saying anything to you, and you feel like I gotta do better. It's not that I suck, but she's just doing so good to where I need to step my game up. So definitely need a female that's inspirational. So next thing I look for is a girl that has good sex. I know it probably caught some of y'all by surprise, but that's something that's going to be happening literally the rest of our lives. So yes, I'm going to need that. Sorry, because that's one of the things that leads a lot of guys to cheating, and even females. If they're not satisfied at home and eventually they step out. And honestly, I've done that before, actually more than once, and thank God I'm not that same person anymore, but that particular thing led me to wanting to step out. Some guys, they can get it at home and still go out and do it. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that really want their relationship and they're talking to their partner, hey, I need this, babe, when it comes to sex, I need that, and they don't get it. Those are the guys I'm talking about. So when I look for my wife, you have to know how to make me feel like I got my personal porn star, yes. Next one I have is the female has to be smart. And not just smart as in knowledge, smart as in business, smart as in going back to how she carried herself, knowing the right things to do. with those smarts, she can also pass it down to our kids, because I feel like I'm kind of smart, and I would love to have a partner that's just as smart, if not smarter than me. Another thing I got, man, is she has to hold me accountable. Like, she has to. I don't want a wife that I can just walk over. Like, no. I need a woman that has a backbone. So for the females that just sit back and let you guys do whatever, stop that shit. Like, tell him how you feel. Even if you have already, he's not listening, make him listen. If he doesn't want to, leave. So yeah, another thing I look for when it comes to my wife is, obviously she has to be attractive. Like, I need something I can look at and just say, I don't know, just make me feel warm inside when I see you. Like, you just so beautiful. Like, doesn't matter if you have on these heels with this little dress and little red lipstick. Oh, you got your damn bonnet on and you're in bed with no makeup and, yeah, one of my shirts and, yeah. But I still look at you like, damn, you're beautiful. Like, your mama and daddy something else. Boy, they made a queen to be. Another thing that I look for when it comes to my wife is her family, my in-laws. I have to be able to get along with them because I'm a family-oriented person, and she has to be as well. And our families, we just have to mesh. I mean, that's one of the top things for me. Like, if I can't sit down with your dad or whatever and talk a little bit because he doesn't want me around, or I just can't stand to be around him, it's a good chance there's going to be a lot of problems throughout our marriage. And I'm not the type to hold my tongue, really. And I would hate, for me to say something that would offend my wife, and now we have problems both inside and outside the house. And both situations, the shit comes back to me, and yeah, no. And that's not saying your family has to be perfect, because Lord knows my family is not perfect, but I love my family. And if she has a family that's just as bad as mine, worse, whatever, as long as, she likes her family and I can feel myself, liking them as well, or I actually like them as well, we're good. I mean, it is what it is. We don't pick our families, we just live with them. So this one here is a little in between, because I kind of mentioned it earlier, but she has to be dependent and dependable. And when I say that, I mean, like, it's okay, for her to be there for me, but she also has to let me be there for her. We're in 2019 now. Women are killing shit. Like, they're killing shit. But that goes back to letting, a man be the man. And I know you can open the jar, babe, but bring it to me. Let me show you, I've been working out. Let me. So, as you already know, I was married before. My marriage lasted 3 years, which is probably above average for nowadays. Because we tried to push through it and everything, but it just didn't work out. And when it came to the marriage and things that I feel that went wrong is communication wasn't there. And that's huge. And without that, like, eventually the marriage will fail if you don't have communication, because it can be the most simple things ever. Your communication has to be there. And not only saying it, the other person has to listen to it. If that person is bringing something up over and over again, it's for a reason. And even if it's small to you, obviously it's big to that person. Make sure that you guys have the same mindset when it comes to finances. And not saying that we didn't, because eventually we did, but starting off like we didn't. So that kind of put a strain on us a little bit at the beginning. And I would hate for anyone else to go through that. So before you get to that point of struggling when it comes to just being on two different, mindsets, get that shit understood right away before you even get into it. It's like, hey, I plan on doing this, I plan on doing that. My money's probably going to go here, my money's probably going to go there. Get that understanding, and that way it'll help you out in the would say something I did learn, you know, from previous things is make sure, it's gonna sound weird, get that person mad before y'all get married, whatever. Like, see that person's true colors. I think that's something that no one really does. No one tries to get their partner mad just to see how they will react. But that's key. Like, especially nowadays, and what I've gone through before, like, that's key for me. I have to know how you react when you get mad. I want to see if you're the type to grab my stuff, throw it around, break things in the house, start cursing me out, cursing in front of the kids, whatever it is. Like, I need to know these things. Or even if it's acting different or making lies about me, whatever it may be, I need to see how you react when you're really, really mad. I want the real you, like the true person that you are. I need to see that. So I'm telling y'all, do that. Make that person mad. Just do it, and it's gonna save you a lot of time, I promise you. Wasted time, that is. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any suggestions on what I should do for the next video, whether it's a vlog, you know, a day out, or a topic, whatever it is, let me know. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the little, there it goes, hit the little bell right here, and that way you can get the alerts every time I drop a video. So that's a wrap. If they ask who told you, tell them Tebow. I'm out.